So I'm sure I know what a lot of you guys are thinking right now. You're thinking, oh, thank God this is over, and or you originally thought that until maybe you saw that this flashback was pretty good stuff, and it added a lot of circumstances, and it added all the background information to the relationship of Asta and Fanzel, and everyone else in the Black Bulls for that matter. And I gotta say, we're gonna appreciate this later, of course, right? We're gonna appreciate this next episode. And I do also gotta say, thank goodness for Morelia being good and not, well, a POS like she originally was, until Asta said those words that resonated with her, of course. And good job of foreshadowing again, given I figured something is going to happen. But the show, this kind of mini flashback arc kind of did a good job of making me think Morelia actually was bad, even though I saw that hesitation within her whenever Asta said, you need to make your own path. But, the thing that I'm excited about is the Witch's Forest. Finally we're going to get some more information on Vanessa, who she is. I said it back 2 episodes ago or whatever, whenever Asta was sitting there on the rock and, the camera angles, everything just seemed to focus on Vanessa. So I was like, okay, so we're finally going to hop into Vanessa. We've gotten Finrel's backstory. We've hopped on with Noelle. We've gotten Magnus' backstory. We've gotten Gosh's backstory. We're truly learning who these Black Bull members are. And that's great. That's great. It's going to make for an amazing cast the rest of the way. This is a long-running shonen, so we probably have who knows how much more content to catch up to, let alone what the manga is going to continue on with, So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun ride with all these characters. So I'm glad to see we're getting to Vanessa's. And Vanessa's, to me, it's just so mysterious. The Witch's Forest. Obviously, people don't know much about the Witch's Forest. I mean, it's the witches only. It's the Witch's Forest. And it seems as if in the flashback, or excuse me, in the preview, Vanessa goes there and looks like she gets the shit knocked out of her and she gets tossed right back in that birdcage. Who is she, though? Is she the Queen Witch's daughter or something like that? We don't know. Why is she the one that's always been in a birdcage ever since she is little? Why is that? What's so special about Vanessa? And what is the issue with Vanessa? So that's really cool to hop into. But I can't wait to actually dive into the Witch's Forest and see what this is all about. I mean, I figured Vanessa left on some circumstances that weren't very good. I mean, she's in a bird cage and then she left. So I figured it's just probably once you leave the forest, you ain't supposed to come back. So, Domina? Code Domina? I'm sure that she probably isn't welcome back either, but at the same time, whether they're receptive of her coming back or not, I don't know. I mean, is she a witch that was high ranking and left? Was she in the same kind of similar situation as Vanessa? We don't know, but I don't think going into Witch's Forest, especially if you infiltrated it, is a great idea. Yeah, but it seems as if it's all female too, so whenever the Asta shows up there or Fanzel shows up there, man, I don't know how that's going to go. But moving on to something else I didn't want to talk about, the Mars situation. So Fanzel's connected to him. We see in the opening that the girl from the Eye of the Midnight Sun is connected to Mars as well. I think that's the girl that he thought was dead, but she actually wasn't dead. I want to know that backstory. It seems like she had more of a personality whenever she was younger too, so maybe she just went kind of haywire after she thought Mars was dead or something. I don't know. I know we got that little kid backstory of Mars whenever he's younger in training, and he's just a god of among human beings, magical power wise. So I want to know all those backstories. I can't wait to see where this arc is heading. It looks like everything's going to be intertwined and then tied in a nice little bow. And I got to say, Black Clover, good job. I'm getting more impressed with the show more and more as it goes on, and I think people should have been watching the show. Does it have the best animation of all the shonen? No, but it has hype moments. If you like shonen, it has everything you're going to want. It has the cliches, it has the tropes, and it has this weird kind of atmosphere because it kind of takes a little bit from everything and it combines it and it makes a weird. It's just different, it's a little bit of everything that you love, and these characters are getting that background stories, and a lot of shows don't give characters background stories. They don't give them any depth. I mean, My Hero Academia does a great job of that. Bleach did a good job of that, sure, with some of its main characters. Other than that, though, but not to this extent, Bleach didn't do that to this extent. Naruto, it didn't give every character a great background story. I mean, it did a pretty good job for the most part, but it didn't give every character that phenomenal background story per se. I mean, so Hey, I love this show. Love where it's going, and I think we're truly about to get into the best part. I was talking to one of my friends. I said, "Hey, once you get past like episode 22 or the infiltration of the Black Clover Kingdom arc, then after that, that's the beginning of what may kind of grab people's attention. But after that, that's when the good stuff comes. You know what I mean? From like episode 20 to 56, where we are now, that's where the great stuff comes in, man. So, and it looks as if we're really about to get into some crazy stuff. I mean, in the opening, we see Asa going demon mode. We see Mars back. We see all these crazy fights and whatnot. So it looks as if we're about to get into some crazy territory after we get Asa's arms fixed, and that's crazy enough, seeing that he cannot get his arm. He can't use his arms at all. So, I mean, the Witch's Force just looks like it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be emotional per se. And when I say emotional, I don't mean necessarily people crying with their hand, their head in their hands, but we're gonna be getting pissed off how some people view things, and it's to be the battle of perspectives. I think that's gonna be emotionally engage us into who we think is right, who we think is wrong within this next arc, and plus Asa's arms getting fixed, right? We know what's on the line here. So as always, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.